The Healer's Touch relaxation therapy method was designed to help to mend broken hearts. And through the past year, since 2001, I've performed thousands of hours giving sessions to people from across America. One of the most beautiful things to do, though, is to use this in your own home and family, to use this for your spouse, to use this for your children, your teenagers. And what we really want to promote during this little series that you have just enrolled in and signed up for through the Joyful Nurturing is to make sure that you not only give your spouse or your teenager or your children a session, but also that you do this for yourself. This is self-nurturing at its best because it involves all five senses, the sense of smell, the sense of hearing, the sense of touch, and you can do that very, very gently, even on yourself, just doing a very, very gentle stroke all the way down to the ends of your toes. But now we're going to do just a little demo with my husband and show you the 9 touch points. I'm just going to use the oil of frankincense, and I'm going to apply this to the 9 touch points. I won't put it into the navel point since we're doing a video, but I will show that you put the oil on the top of the head. There's so many neuroreceptors in the top of your head, and just this light, gentle, whispering stroke is very, very soothing and very relaxing. You can always ask the person, do they want this in their hair? But Della doesn't have any hair, so it's really easy to just go ahead and put that oil all over the top of his head. Then at the second touch point, which is right here across the forehead, which is over the pineal gland. The pineal gland is your visionary gland. And then at the ears, and putting the oils on the ears. Your ears, the auricular points, are very strong indeed, emotional points. We even had a woman report that her ears were just tingling after her Healer's Touch session. Always under the nose, on the upper lip, so that they can feel that and have that scent going in through the olfactory bulbs and going right into the limbic centers of the brain and beginning the emotional clearing process and bringing in deep relaxation. We're going to apply the oil over the heart and the lungs, and this is the heart-lung position. We're going to go feathering stroke down the arms and hands and at the wrist point right here. If you can see the wrist point, this is where your blood circulates all through your body and does a circulation process. So we want to make sure that we apply the oils at the wrist point and making sure that you do the other wrist point. And connecting the dots as you go, just doing that feathering, whispering stroke. Now, the next point is the belly button. This is the umbilicus. There are 6,000 to 7,000 nerve endings in your umbilicus. It's where you were formed. So you want to use that part of the body to put oils in. Now, when we do the lullaby connection, we don't do that. We don't teach that part to our children because children often will show what they've learned, and we don't want them to be putting oils in their brother or sister's belly buttons. But we go all the way down with the whispering stroke, and then at the bottoms of the feet, and at the top where the lymph is. So right at the tops of the toes, at the bottoms of the feet, just extending the oil. This is not a massage, it's just a soothing, you can see the soothing, relaxing stroke that it is. Okay, now those are the 9 touch points. But what do you do if you're doing a song and the song still has more song left and you found that you got through the whole body a little too quickly? Come and do the cranial unwinding. This doesn't mean that you bear the weight of that person's arms. You instruct them before that you're going to be holding their hands and they're going to be guiding you. So you can imagine my husband has extremely muscular arms, and that would be heavy for me if I was trying to do this gentle unwinding. I feel no weight in my hands, and it feels very much like a dance. This is unwinding. And when the music's playing and he's breathing in the oils, this is very unwinding. Some of the times of the song, it'll say, breathe long, drink deep. the breath of faith. Let it fill your soul and just have them visualize bringing in light and drawing it down, all the way down, as though that they are directing the light in through the crown of the head and all the way down to the soles of the feet. You can also do the cranial unwinding stroke, and I don't know if you can see me. You can do this stroke where you sway the feet and you just move the feet and through to the music. So if you've got time left, don't stop the touch. Keep the touch flowing and just do the gentle, soothing stroke. Now, I'm a licensed massage therapist, and I have asked clients, when you receive a healer's touch method, because I could do it as a massage, or if you would prefer, I can do it in just the 9 touch point application. And it's very interesting because after receiving both ways, through the massage or through the simple oil application with the 9 touch points connecting the dots with the whispering, feathering strokes all the way down from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. And then at the end of this session, doing an auric field brush down, which is all the way down to the ends of the toes from the top of the head, and just a very, very gentle stroke. What this does, because you have all these nerve endings in your skin, you would repeat that 3 times. But what this does is it sends signals through the skin that just tell the body to relax. Your muscles relax because they are not having to fortify themselves against deep tissue massage or deep pressure. What this is a very light stroke that connects the dots. The music creates that imagery-inducing feel that is connecting, and then the oils are moving up through the olfactory bulb to the limbic centers of the brain, doing a release and an emotional release. Now, my husband just fell asleep, and he just fell asleep just with that much touch, and we didn't even use the music. And all of a sudden, I heard this deep, deep breathing, and knew that he was falling asleep. And then he opened his eyes when I said that and smiled at me. This is so relaxing and so releasing. Again, we call it the Healer's Touch Relaxation Therapy Method. We want to encourage each one of you who is in and using doTERRA oils to use your oils. And I'm going to list those for you, even though you have them listed in the Joyful Nurturing packet that you have. For the Healer's Touch, you've got frankincense, you've got serenity, frankincense for the first song, all 9 touch points. Serenity for the second song, all 9 touch points. Then you have Ylang Ylang for the Magic Kisses song. And you have elevation for sorrow into song. You have balance for the Childlike Faith song. And Terra Shield for the Flaming Sword song, which is all about protection. You have Whisper for the Forgiving Heart song. And you have Citrus Bliss for the Pure Love song, which helps the client, the loved one, to just visualize what does heaven look like to you. Also, you have Purify, the 9th oil for the Sweet Surrender song. So this is a musical aromatherapy duet process using guided visualization through the imagery-inducing lyrics, compassionate therapeutic touch, which is non-startling and just relaxes them so quickly and so completely that even people that have a hard time relaxing find that they're able to relax with this method. This is not a lot of stress on you, the caregiver or the facilitator. This is very simple to do. It is a face-up session. I've been doing this since 2001. Primarily created this for brokenheartedness, but then realized that it is just an absolute wonder worker when it comes to deep relaxation therapy. So thank you. We also encourage you to get Divine Essence, a whole new set of songs, Lullaby Connection. There's 8 CDs for that, for you to use as a nighttime nurturing process for your children, and the Ancient Legacy, the connection to women of ancient scripture with the healing oils of the Bible. We hope that you will enjoy this and the variety that we'll offer you through the music. And then as you continue to get accustomed to the 9 touch points, you might feel impressed and inclined to just stay and just to gently rock over the heart point and the stomach point just gently rocking. Or you might feel that you just need to do a connection between heart and mind. There's no wrong way to do this method. There are classes that teach more of the science and go into beautiful continued education, and you can find that on the back of your Joyful Nurturing packet. I'm Karyn Lynn Grant. We wanted you to have just a little video on YouTube so that you could check in with us. Now, good question. How do you get the music? We want you to be able to download the music straight to your phones, your iPads, your personal home computers, and your laptops. The way to do that is to download the Cherishing Place app. That is the name of my private in-home business, the Cherishing Place. It's also the name of the music meditation app that has over 1,000 songs, instrumentals, and musical meditations that I've written for deep relaxation therapy. We also have another way, and that's through iTunes. If you go to your app store, you can just download through not Googling, but putting in the search bar, Karyn Lynn Grant. This also comes up on Google Play if you have an Android phone. So there's plenty of ways to find me out there on the internet. And we also have a beautiful website, www.joycoachingamerica.com. For those of you who not only want to do this as a method that you do not charge anything for, but to then become certified as a joy coach and learn even more so that you learn the emotional clearing aspects of it, the grief coaching aspects of it, so that you can move on into doing this work for more people in your community and even use that as a secondary income. So we thank you for joining with us today and hope that you will enjoy the Healer's Touch method, the Divine Essence method, the Lullaby Connection method, connecting mother to child, and the Ancient Legacy method, which is all about connecting women and men to ancient women of the scriptures and the pure connection of a faith-based program that is sure to delight the senses. So thank you.